Hello, my name is Jessica Schlemmer. I am currently a captain and a combat systems operator for the United States Air Force and a member of the North Carolina Air National Guard in Charlotte, North Carolina. I began my military career in October of 2007 as a command post controller with the North Carolina Air National Guard and was granted the opportunity to commission in November of 2010. Prior to joining the Air National Guard, I completed my Bachelor's of Arts degree with a concentration in English literature. As I look back on my life, there has been one person that has continually influenced my life and the decisions that I have made, and that would be my youngest sister, Ashley. When I was 8 years old, Ashley was born. Already having the responsibility of an older sibling with two younger sisters, however, Ashley was special. She was born with a congenital heart defect, as well as being completely deaf and partially blind. For an 8-year-old, this was a complex situation to process. Yet, as I learned how to change feeding tubes and communicate in sign language, I found that my baby sister was an amazing human being, and despite her medical issues, she was extremely intelligent and an extremely happy child. I contribute the development of my character as an adult to the challenges that I watched my sister endure every single day of her short life. And by focusing myself on the goals both set before me as well as self-imposed, I've utilized her influence to continually strive for the very best, despite any challenge that is placed in front of me, as well as continuing to challenge those around me to become the best versions of themselves. My personal leadership philosophy revolves around honesty, transparency, and effective communication. I believe that an effective leader cannot truly lead his or her people without these three guiding principles. Honesty is important because it allows trust to be developed between the leader and the individuals that are being led. I have had several situations in my career where information that was not completely accurate was communicated to me, and it caused some significant issues. Transparency can be a double-edged sword for a leader, however. Due to the fact of wanting to make sure your people understand what is happening behind the scenes without giving information that can't be relayed due to sensitivity of the situation or not having all the information to give. I've been lucky to work under several senior leaders that have utilized this method of communication, and as a subordinate, I have found that knowledge of what is going on within the purview that is required for my position can be very, very helpful when it comes to career development and placement of opportunities that can be provided and things of that nature. I believe that giving people the information, just like being honest, is a way to build respect as a leader. The final piece of my leadership philosophy is effective communication. As a mid-career officer, I have found that communication, or lack thereof communication, can make or break relationships with those under your leadership umbrella. Being an effective communicator as a leader requires the ability to relay relevant information while still maintaining a level of authority, as well as not making statements or promises that cannot be kept. Personally, in my career, I've had several opportunities placed in front of me where I was presented the opportunity to take positions that, after a short period of time, they determined that those positions were not actually available to be offered. And it caused some significant stress in my life due to my full-time status with the North Carolina Air National Guard. Each of these factors I find are extremely important for me as a leader, and by utilizing all of them together, I believe that individuals who are transitioning to or already in leadership roles can create an environment where people want to be the best at their jobs because they know that their leadership is going to take care of them.